Jokic. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
Here's Mr. Clutch. No good on the triple. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Fires for three. And again for three.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
And the next mark on his list, the top spot. What a season to remember. Now Murray. His last outing, we saw him score 22. From outside the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 so far. Oh, throw it down. Nice. And a big-time jam right there.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. Have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Porter against Gilgeous-Alexander. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 12.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Favors against Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Back to Murray. Connects on the 17-footer. Murray's got 6. Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Murray. Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance. And the Thunder lead by 11.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
We've got Isaiah Roby. Also, Derek Favors out there. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Justice Winslow. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 1. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He had 65 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I tell you what he's doing really well and a much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing him, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
From the arc. And count it. Now 5 for 7. And Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, He said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with calmness. And learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
Jokic, that one off the back iron and out. The Thunder have gotten half their shots to fall in the second, 8 for 16. 4-3. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
On the wing, Barton. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Murray. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Murray's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Let's go with a three. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. And the Thunder lead by 16.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Murray up top. He's got 16.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Jokic with it over Favors. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. More 2K action in just a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different. So far, it's been a runaway. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, D.A. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
On the court for the Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And here's Denver looking ahead to the next game, playing at Los Angeles. They'll match up against the Clippers. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you don't like to see Murray get on this kind of a roll if you're defending him now because he's creative, and once he gets going, it's hard to slow him down.
The 3-ball. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. 37 points for him.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Jokic against Favors. Back to Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say, Brian.
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. And a new...
Substitution on the court. Leading for Denver, Jeff Green. At the line for 1.
Free throw no good for Green.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Count it.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Murray with it. Working on Roby. And here's Porter outside. Nails it from 3. Porter's got his second bucket on the night.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
And so it's Oklahoma City up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Justice Winslow out there with Gabriel Deck. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Roby. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Murray, shot is good.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
From deep three-point range. And it's Denver with a rebound. Here's Dozier. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it can be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
There's the 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Denver takes it the other way. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. to the middle. Here's Najee, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Sinks the tray.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Outside Murray. Pass to Bowl. Banked it in off the glass.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Oklahoma City has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. The three is up. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Murray is doubled. Pass to Bowl. Here's Chanchar. 6 to shoot. Here's Najee. The Nuggets need to get one up. Lets it fly. And too long on the shot.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target with the three. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Dozier can't get it to go.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Counted from distance.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And clearly they have this team's number, winning the first 2 meetings with 2 left to play against Denver.
Sinks it from distance.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Murray. Good! Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And a miss there on the triple. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Here's Mr. Clutch. From downtown. The shot off that time. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.